Welcome to Talking Trash, and today we're out at the Becker County Transfer Station and Demolition Landfill with Steve Skoog, Environmental Services Director. Where are we, Steve?
Hi Sandy, we're at the Becker County Solid Waste Transfer Station, which we just started construction this year, or I guess last fall. Hope to get done in about July of this year.
So where are we specifically in this building?
We are in the portion of the building where it's called a commercial tipping floor, where the garbage trucks, which go out and collect garbage, bring it here and they dump it on the floor, which you can see off to the behind us, and then we handle it from there. We'll load it into semis and send it for end disposal to the end markets, which are basically going to be the Perham incinerator in Perham and also to the Fargo landfill in Fargo, North Dakota.
So you had mentioned that there's basically 3 sections to this. What are the 3 sections?
Well, when we designed this, we want most of our waste activities to take place undercover in a sheltered environment so that we don't have contamination going out into the environment. And so here we have the commercial tipping floor. On the other side of the building we have a residential drive-through area where the non-commercial people will come and put their waste into containers, and then we also have a loadout bay where the waste coming off this floor will be dumped into trailers to be sent to either Perham or to Fargo.
So can you explain, Steve, where we're at now?
Well, we're at the loadout area where the waste that was brought into the facility up above will be loaded into trucks behind us. Those will be semi-trailers, which are basically live bottom trailers that we use to haul the waste collected here to either Fargo or to Perham. There will be 2 parts to this. One is the actual area where trucks are being loaded, and then right immediately behind me there will be an area where we can tarp loads. So we could be loading one truck or keeping it on, and once it's loaded, pull it ahead, tarp it, or if we have to work with the load at all, we could still do that while they're loading another truck.
So they basically pull in this way and they'll pull out the other way.
They'll pull in from the other direction and pull out this way. So they'll pull out here, and then they'll come around and they can go across the scale, and then from there they'll leave the site.
So it's kind of hard to picture now, but this spring, this summer, when you come out here, come out and take a check, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So Steve, tell us where we're at right now.
We're in the residential drive-through, or the non-commercial disposal area of the transfer station. The way we have this designed is there's 2 drive-through bays here. You can see there will be 2 overhead doors, and the residents will come in, they'll drive inside, and they'll unload whatever waste products they have here, and then they'll just pass straight through.
And is there any particular reason why we did drive-through versus back in or that kind of thing?
Yeah, those are factors we took into consideration when we designed the facility. We want people to always be driving in one direction. That way it'll help hold down our future liability as far as accidents, and also it'll allow them to pass through the facility quicker and easier.
How about that we actually have a separation of commercial versus residential? How come that occurred?
Well, we like to keep large trucks separate from smaller vehicles for the very reason of liability. When the weather outside gets to be inclement, there's much more chance of having accidents, and hopefully this will reduce that from happening in the future.
So can you give just a little scenario when people drive in here, what would happen? They're going to actually drive in a totally different gate, correct?
Well, they'll be coming in from, yes, we have a new access area. They'll come driving up to the facility, and an attendant will meet them and then take a look at their waste products that they have in inventorium, and tell them where to proceed to unload their materials.
It's going to be quite a bit different than what we have now, but in a much better, more efficient fashion for folks. And so right now you can see it's not finished. There's lots of rafters. It's actually a great view. Lots of construction going on. But come this summer, it's going to be awesome. Can you think of anything else that you'd like to add informing people about the transfer station?
Well, this is a way for people to handle their waste in a preferred manner, and we're trying to make it ready for us now, and then also to help our community grow and expand going into the future. So it's a step in the right direction, as we say.
So for Becker County's future, have a great day. Enjoy.